happened?
Nothing. What he talking about? Nothing. With his truck sideways on the ground. I know I said this before, but I really do think big trucks, big 18-wheeler trucks, should have their own lane on the highway. I think that they should not be able to drive with the rest of the cars on the highway. Such a big, dangerous vehicle. A big old 18-wheeler driving on side of little bitty vehicles. I really do believe if they ever was to create just lanes for 18-wheelers, big, huge trucks, that traffic would be a lot better too. And I'm sure it would be a lot more less wrecks. But we got another video to get into.
Late afternoon in April 2024, dispatch informed deputies of a semi-rollover in the town of Hope, Wisconsin. Coincidentally, an off-duty cop was driving on I-41 when he encountered a semi-truck driven by a 26-year-old man from Milwaukee that was having trouble staying in its lane and repeatedly crossing the center.
See why I say that big trucks should have their own lane on the highway? If they have just one person drinking and driving behind that kind of big truck, boy, he could really destroy lives.
Over several miles. While passing the semi, the off-duty cop swerved to avoid a collision with it. The semi then drifted into the shoulder, and the driver's abrupt correction sent the truck rolling over completely.
Yo.
Upon arrival, the deputy observed an individual attempting to help the driver get out of the truck.
Look how big that truck is, too. What?
The guy's there. It's gonna be median side out of traffic. We got one driver trapped right now.
I always get nervous if I have to be right on side of an 18-wheeler. I always say that they should have their own lane. But when I'm right on side the 18-wheeler, I don't trust it. Because what if they come up in my lane or something? Oh boy, and their truck is too long. Look at that. That dude is in there.
Are you okay? All right.
That whole
As the deputy peeled back the windshield, he detected an odor of intoxicants humming from inside.
See, that's another thing. That's another thing that they should be doing. They should be checking them big truck drivers for anything that they on before they get behind the wheel of that truck. That's some bull, man. That truck is way too big for anybody intoxicated to be driving. And you can't drive anything intoxicated. Better yet, a 18-wheeler.
All right, can you crawl out? Crawl out, buddy. I'm holding this up. Crawl out.
Don't worry about your ID. You
Come
get
on.
your body out. Let's go.
We have got to bring this to attention. How truck drivers cannot be getting behind the wheel and driving intoxicated. That should be really against the law. They should be checking them. We got to make this a conversation.
Watch your head. Watch your head.
Bro,
Duck down.
Go as low as you can go.
that dude don't have no shoes on. Bro, he ain't got no shoes on. Would they let truck drivers drive without shoes too? What, his shoes came off? They saying that he smells like he's intoxicated, right? And he don't have no shoes on. Ain't you supposed to have like steel toe boots on or something like that? If you driving an 18-wheeler, I ain't never heard of such a thing.
What happened?
Nothing. What he talking about? Nothing. With his truck sideways on the ground. That dude really said nothing happened just not to the police. I bet that shocked the police whenever he said nothing. They were probably like, huh? And that's freaking crazy with his truck all the way on the ground with no shoes. I bet they looked at his feet.
Nothing happened? No. Did you witness it? All right. All right, why don't we have a seat right up here?
I understand that sometimes people can even black out while they driving, right? You know, their blood sugar might drop or something like that and they can accidentally black out. That's why it should not be really no intoxicated drivers on the road, because you already have people that could possibly black out just driving their vehicle. And you don't know, maybe he did black out. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't, I don't know.
Are you fully loaded? What do you have in your trailer? What's it loaded with? How heavy are you? I'm asking. What is in your trailer? What do you have in there? You don't have anything in there? So you're empty? Yeah.
Although the driver claimed his trailer was empty, it was later found to be filled with canned food.
Did I just hear that right, bro? He told them that he didn't have nothing that he was hauling. He sure did have stuff. He had canned goods, a trailer full of canned goods. Why would he even lie about hauling something if he's... I don't understand that. What kind of sense does that make to lie about anything being in that situation? Well, I kind of fast forwarded because all the other stuff was kind of bull. You know, he's giving him the rundown, giving him the test right now, seeing what is going on, you know, after he lied about having canned goods in his truck and everything.
Keep your head perfectly still. Like watch my eyes. Like I'm following my finger. See that? Just use your eyes to follow the finger, okay? So watch my finger right here. Ready? Oh, you're moving your head. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
That dude is...
Pretend your head can't move. See my finger? You're looking at me, buddy. See my finger?
The cop told him not to move his head, only his eyes whenever he's looking at his finger. Well, guess what? He was moving his head everywhere. And he started looking at the cop face. I mean, so, you know.
Follow my finger, buddy. Do you see my finger way over here?
Yeah, I see.
Look at my finger.
I see it.
Okay. You're not understanding what I want you to do, I think.
I do.
You're having a hard time doing it, though. I'm going to try a couple more times, all right? Would it help if I use a pen? You see that better?
Okay.
You keep your fingers down.
Move it to the left.
Yep.
Why is he
And
keeping
then
his
you
finger up? The dude is putting his finger up. The cop told him to put his finger down. He's not listening.
Okay, watch it.
Move it to the left, right, and left.
Follow it with your eyes. Keep your head still. No, you keep your hands down. Ready? Here we go. Okay. Look up at my finger. Don't move your head, buddy. All right,
So
no,
it's
hold
good.
on. We're not done.
You
We're
gotta
going to do a
be
couple more.
kidding me.
You stand right here, okay? I want you to imagine a straight line, okay?
Whoa. Whoa. This is the new one. Whoa. It's supposed to be straight. 9 steps forward, 9 steps back, in a straight line. Oh boy.
Yep.
I don't see
Just
that.
like I told
I don't
you,
even know how
9
many
steps
steps he took.
Understand that I'm not drunk.
Okay.
I'm not drunk.
I'm not saying you are.
That dude just told the cop he's not drunk. Why would he even say that for? Why would he even say such a thing? You know, the cop didn't ask him if he was drunk. Boy, that thing don't lie.
Yeah. So what I want you to do is have you ever blown up a balloon before? Put your lips around the straw, real nice and tight, and you're gonna blow until I tell you to stop, okay?
I bet he don't do that. I bet he don't do
Okay,
that.
take a real deep breath. Blow, 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 blow. Blow, blow, blow. You're sucking in. There you go. Keep
Oh,
going.
no, man. He was sucking
After
in.
agreeing to a preliminary breath test, the result came back as 0.297.
So,
0.29.
what you get?
You are drunk. I'm going to place you under arrest for operating a motor vehicle
Oh.
while intoxicated, okay?
That's why, oh man, this video totally represents why I say that big trucks and truck drivers that deliver goods and stuff like that, they should have their own lanes built. That's a big old truck to be trusting people driving with no shoes intoxicated on. Hopefully one day they do build roads in which these big truck drivers, not the drivers, I'm talking about the trucks themselves. The trucks are too big. They build their own lane to drive in, but I feel like the roads would be so much safer. I really do feel like that. It's just some humongous trucks, man, to be driving on side of right there. And if you do have an intoxicated truck driver like that, boy, that could be some real problems on the road. Because that's a big truck, and it's super heavy. They always carry a very heavy load. They load weighs more than anything they hitting. And then I say they really should test these truck drivers every day or something before they start driving, because you can't trust for a truck driver to be intoxicated while he's driving a big truck. You can't trust something like that for sure, because they got way too many people's lives at stake on the road whenever they driving their little car, their little truck, to be driving on the road with an intoxicated humongous truck. But what do y'all think about it? Do y'all think that truck drivers should have their own lane? And people with regular vehicles should have their own lane too? What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think I'm right about that, or do y'all think I'm wrong and my opinion is wrong about it? Because that's what I'm really trying to figure out. If we could get this kick started right here, if we could get this conversation kick started, boy, there could be some good things to come out of it. I'm serious too. A lot of people need to be talking about that. A lot of people like to talk about other things, but they don't. These big truck drivers, not the drivers, I'm talking about the trucks. These big trucks on the road, take up a lot of the road when they're next to you. You can't have no truck drivers driving drunk.